I just run to my home. I use it to had a lot of hurry. And today I think I could have enjoyed it. More time with friends that I wouldn't see again. And not be hurried, Taina. Just relax and enjoy the moment. And about you, Solange?
I have to say that I agree with you, Tana. Even me in the past, I usually was always occupied and always trying to be hurried to do this and to do that. And for the moment, I also try to be organized and disciplined, but I try to live the now and enjoy some moments that are important for me and with persons that probably I will not see or I will not have another opportunity to share with them. So I agree with you.
I got you. I got you. Well, guys, as I said in my presentation, I had two children related my first relationship in my life. And simple thing that used to happen, I had discussions with my ex-wife for simple things, uh, for many times during the day, and that was a sign on to think better about that relationship by the time, even though we were in I was boyfriend of her, so I had this opportunity to understand that maybe that relationship couldn't work in the future, but I didn't have enough mature to think this way by the time. Of course, if this stuff happens today, I'm prepared to deal with this better. But by the time, there was a lack of wisdom in my part to understand that situation. For me, that's a simple signals, like if, for example, I like to put this object here on my left side, but she liked that I put that in my right side, for example. Simple things that led us to have big problems in the future in our relationship, uh, that was a lack of wisdom of my part, for sure, in nature, of course. And for you, Alexandre?
In my case, when I'm a children, I many passionate for martial arts. For long years, I'm dedicated for martial arts, but I was the choice author. Sorry, always change author's choice. For example, study, né, more years, maybe uh, nowadays I starting other professional, other job, maybe that's it.
I got you. I got you. For sure, for sure. Well, so that's it, guys, about this one. I think we can continue, and I think it's my turn. The next question is the number three. What lessons could leaders learn from chaos theory when making long-term plans? I think chaos theory is related to something start future bad events, like I think the video would mention that, but I think something related to butterflies, guys. I don't remember exactly in details. The video would could help us to bring this concept, because I remember this video has this concept within. And well, I think that's not related to negative persons or person or a negative point of view. I think I like to think. I start, guys. I like to plan my steps from bad things that can bring to me and my closed ones. For example, if I change my job, what are the impacts could can happen to us? For example, if I was fired in this new role, for example, but at the same time, I like to put the positive aspects before to take a decision. So I'm this kind of person. I like to start to plan with the bad things firstly, and then the positive ones to have a clear map. What the stuffs I need to do to avoid the bad things. I'm a person that I consider myself a brave guy. I do a lot of decisions, polemic decisions for my life, especially for my parents. My parents don't used to understand my decision in a lot of points in my life. For example, currently I prefer to rent a house than buy one for financial terms. Another stuff is related to car. Currently I don't have any car for option because I consider use services like Uber and so on is more cheaper for me, and in financial terms for me makes sense. Especially I've been working by home. So these decisions for my parents are hard to understand in their minds, and I completely understand that. So, but I used to evaluate the all aspects in a situation. And yeah, and about you, Taina?
Yeah, even though the chaos, we need to be relaxed, think with your head, don't be in panic, and just try to find the best way to fix the problem. And because we have a lot of problem all the time, we need to organize your our feelings, our emotions, and try to find the best way to get out of this situation.
Yeah. I forgot to bring an example about that quickly, guys. I'm searching for international role, as I mentioned, right? And I've realized there are a lot of opportunities where the company decided to contract a person for a specific time before to hire him. Um, for me, it's I work as PG in Brazil, PJ in Brazil, PJ mode, pessoa jurídica. I don't know how to say that in English crudely. And for me, that's not problem, but I have to evaluate the financial aspects before to take this kind of role. For example, if I would be higher in this kind of position in 6 months, I can I can count much more money for more than almost 2 years of work here in Brazil, for example. So that's a good idea to try. Of course, you need to save a portion of that income to recover you in a bad moments if that happens. So this kind of evaluation I used to do before to take any action. I'm a positive but it's necessary to put the all points of view on the table before to take
It's
action.
risk management, right?
Yeah, that's it. Of course, sometimes that can work or not, but we can do what we want to do with planning, I believe that. And for you, Solange?
Um, I also agree with you as well. I'm the person also like you that likes to paint some scenarios, different scenarios and different solutions, and one is more risky, another is more interesting, things like that. And then I make my decision, and I have to wait for the how do I say the impact, because there are some conditions that I can have access and others that I cannot have access. So I do my best and I try to wait the best. And if something arrives and I don't like it, and that's okay, I will not accept. That's the point.
Yeah, that's it.
That's fine.
That's it. Perfect. And for you, Alexandre?
This about the question number three, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Uh, I believe uh, leaders learning about the small decision, but is small decision in long time, uh, this can change results. For example,
Mhm.
and before I have one decision, and in long time decision this decision can change my results, né?
For sure.
E, e líder have I need have empathy, humility, um, understand outros people, né? In day to day. That's it.
Yeah, and as a leader, as you are, you know about this. Yeah, how can I say that? I had the opportunity to lead some projects, working as a developer yet, but especially in my personal life, I consider I'm a leader of some people. So we need to have empathy to the others' point of views and perspectives all the time. I think it's not only for leaders, but also for everyone. It's necessary to be empathetic with the others. And yeah, that's it. Alexandre, I'd like to continue with you with the next question. Question number 4, please.
How does the butterfly effect make us rethink success and failure? If small details can redirect a whole path. É, I believe small details small details make more difference. For example, one I don't know speak English. One corte cabelo.
Oh,
Né? Many peoples make one type this corte cabelo, but in details, né? For example, one one health, I think, ali outro, I think details make more difference. For example, a supermarket, né? This organization, the place more main difference, in my opinion.
for sure.
Clear this place more uh, difference, I believe, because I to go and place. I see you. Many sujeiros, né? Aí, né?
Mhm.
This outer place é very clean, né? other results, I think many clients and place. That's it, guys.
Yeah, and about glossaries and supermax, you mentioned there are a lot of reasons the way that they put the items within this place. There are logistic reasons behind that. So that's interesting. You brought an interesting example here. And for you, Solange.
I have to say that I also believe in the small details because are these details that will reveal the quality of a person, of a service, of a company, I have to say. Because in the general, all of us have been working, right? Or have been living in the general standard, right? So it is in the small details that we can make the difference.
For sure, for sure. And while Alexandre started the question and the answer, I've searched a little bit about butterfly effect that was mentioned that the video that I didn't put for us. And as I mentioned, I believe in the importance of details in our journey. I think it's important, but it's almost impossible to detect any effect related our decisions, for example. But as I mentioned, it's important to try to consider all the aspects related that. But Tainá said, no, Tainá said the last question. We have to continue positive, but to have attention, to pay attention to not make bad decisions if we have signals. As I mentioned, my example in my first relationship. So yeah, I think I could exchange my idea a little bit. And about you, Tainá?
Yeah, I guess it's important to not be proud or selfish and to accept simple jobs because if you want to get on the top, you need to start from simple jobs. For example, be cleaner, be secretary, or be assistant, and
Mhm.
you need to learn and growing with the time.
Understand that all the steps we live make the life's journey, make the sense, and we can improve our results along the way, right? I think that's it, Taina. So yeah, guys, let's continue. Solange, please, could you discuss about the question number 5? If you want to read and then answer, go ahead.
Yes, just a minute.
Okay.
Number 5. What would politics or would history look like if a seemingly tiny event had not happened? I'm sorry, I don't understand this question, Oswald. Can you help me?
Ahn, como
What
que
is seemingly?
como seria político a história mundial se um evento aparentemente insignificante não tivesse acontecido?
I don't have an answer for this.
Just put your point of view if you like. Whatever. We are free to bring our point of view here.
Okay, so I will give you my point of view. I think this topic is very important. It's very interesting also. But in my opinion, Osvaldo, these questions are so elaborate that we cannot understand well. So
Ah,
I
my
really would
goodness.
like to suggest you next time to put more simple questions than this one.
Okay, okay. Yeah, just to bring ideas, this topic is, I like to bring this topic to put ourselves to think deeply in another language, because even in Portuguese we don't use to think these stuffs, you know. So I know that this question is hard, and I do this almost in the almost.
I'm thinking, I'm talking about the kind of vocabulary, this vocabulary, like seemingly,
Uh-huh.
or even the cause effect or butterfly effect. What are we talking about? You understand? So I'm interested in the class, but I'm really having difficulties to
For all of us, for all
follow.
of us, Solange, that's the magic here. You know, we can learn with no pressure in our time, in a safe environment. That's the main point here. I like here talking talk because of this. So okay, I can bring my point of view here. Um, I think some of the most important wars or fight between regions, in my point of view, used to came from simple things like I cannot say that human bad behaviors, you know, the people like of status, power, and something like this. For me, unfortunately, that's a human behavior that unfortunately we don't have control in this aspect when we are talking about uh, nation politics stuffs, you know. So um, let me try to find a simple example. Mm, yeah, I don't know if you had opportunity to watch a discussion between Ukraine and American presidents some time ago in uh, blank house, I guess, in the United States, where the Zelensky was trying to convince Trump related a specific topic, and Trump just stop him and said, "Oh, you are not in a good position to ask something. You know, we have this position right now." He tried to say that the USA had the control of the situation, and this kind of human behavior, for me, that's a human behavior, not really the politician, you know. The most of people unfortunately like to be above each others, you know, not to share or to share resources or to help each others. They want to have higher positions. Even in our work days, I can bring to low level, like in our companies, in our job. There are a lot of people that want to be in a high position just because they like to be higher than others, you know. So that's a human behavior. For me, that's an example. And for you, Taina?
Yeah, it's number 5.
Yeah, yeah, hard question.
Yeah. Mm, I don't know. I think if the world value more simple things or give more time to simple things, or not the just in productive, but spend more quality time with family and friends, I think the world could be better.
Do you agree, for example, the most of people like to be higher to the others? Oh, I'm in the high position than you. Do you agree with this, or that's my imagination, Taina?
Yes, sure. In Brazil, said, muito cacique para pouco índio.
Exactly.
And everyone wanted to be a boss. But sometimes the most of people don't have the quality to be a boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, and many people give the orders, but the orders no make sense, and everybody stay messy. We are living
Mhm.
a big messing,
Yeah.
especially in the companies, because there are so many messy and disorders, no wordings. And I don't know how will be 15 years, next 15 years, because many things need to change.
Yeah, I can't imagine it my children's future, as you said. Um, and for you, Alexandre, the question number five, it's a hard question, I know, man.
Uh, I remember in some days behind one decision, the United States about Brazil. I don't know speaking English, está fácil.
Yeah.
I I remember, né, que Alexandre Moraes condemned at Bolsonaro, né?
Uh,
In my opinion, a small decision, né? But in level this world, small decision, I think. But results, né? And nowadays, many things were price very
yeah.
expensive because the tarifas. Né?
Yeah, 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 yeah. And to finish this question, guys, I can bring example in my current role. I started there when that company was so small that was considered a fintech, you know, a startup. And currently, the team was grown up a lot. I think the team had been duplicated, you know, since I started there. And I've realized the speed of our deliveries had been decreasing a lot along the way because you said, Taina, there are a lot of not prepared leaders, in my point of view, you know. But I can understand the reasons the company decided to do that, you know, of course, I can understand, but I have a lot of problems with this situation currently, and yeah, that's it. So, guys, I think we have time for the final question. Taina, could you choose the final question for us?
Yes. Number 9. What would happen to society if everyone believed their smallest choices carried massive consequences? Um, Yeah, I think we going to invest more time to do simple things, or investing more in our happiness, hobbies. We we going to spend more time to know ourselves, who I am, for example, and looking for our essence, not about the follow the standards, but follow our habits or heart, for example.
For sure, for sure. I try to do that, but sometimes it's hard, as you mentioned. And for you, Alexandre, question number 9, okay?
Number 9. I read the question. Guys. I believe dissociate is better in nowadays, né? Because change things and final change results, né? Small choices change results and final.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. And for you, Solange?
I think if all of us individually, if we realize that small details make the difference, we should first of all being better communicators and communicating well and with empathy, with interest in the other perspectives and lives persons. I think the world would be a better place to live and to not only to survive, but like we are right now. That's my idea. So it's all about communication. Of course, communications starts with a inner communication and the inner self connection, and this is the worst part, the difficult part. But if it arises, the communication will also be.
From inside to outside. I got you. I got you. And I think the same. It's important we know exactly who we are, what we'd like to do for us or loved ones before to communicate, before to exchange our ideas. I think that's the most important thing. I totally agree with you, Solange. I'm trying to do that in my life, but sometimes it's not easy. And we are humans. We used to fail, because we are humans. But it's necessary to. It's important to learn with our mistakes and always evaluate if what we are doing are aligned with our values. I think that's the point. And guys, unfortunately,
I want to say something. I want to say an additional
go
point.
ahead, go ahead.
Please don't stay chateada. I will say chateada in English with me. Please do not. It was a suggestion.
No, don't
I
worry.
really, I really realize and recommend that this issue, this topic, is very important. We only need the questions more simple. It's my idea. It's about the sentences. The
I
sentences
got you.
need to be a little bit clear. That's all. That's all.
Oh, okay, okay. I got you. I got
Because
you.
we have
Thank-
different perspectives, different levels of understanding about these issues, and if we have a simple question, it will touch everyone. It's my idea. Rajat,
Yeah.
you have to put simple questions, and then the others will.
No, okay. You muted. You're muted. You're muted, Solange.
It's easier for each one express their own ideas if the questions are simple ones. It's my idea. But the
Great.
topic, it's amazing, I have to say.
No, don't worry about that. You are free to bring feedbacks, including in a survey that you will received after the immersion. Just remember, all of us are here for choice. It's a kind of we are here. We are students, like all of us. We are not a teacher, so we used to do our best. At the same time, I appreciate a lot your feedbacks. I like feedbacks, and I'm gonna pay attention more related that for sure in the next immersions for sure. I really glad for your feedback. I appreciate, and I'm here. If all of you guys, Taina and Alexandre, want to bring feedbacks, feel free. I'm here to bring the best experience for us. That's the point. And guys, the time is over. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next days. And tomorrow I will be here to replace Diogo's immersion the same time. Tomorrow will be the to August immersion, but I'm gonna be here. And